Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's be kind of butthurt together.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We're just a little bit butthurt. Okay, I can't put it down. I'm like, okay, but how did you know she was hurt? You're in another part of the hospital. Are you carrying walkies on the back of your dresses? Like, how do you know? Is there an intercom system going, we need this specific nurse to go and deal with the thing in this specific location? Like, I'm just going, I need to know how she knew and went, there's been an accident that no one is at except for the person who's been in the accident.
Especially with the little leg pop. Definitely with the leg pop. It's very important. Leg pop.
Oh, an accident. An accident.
Actually, with the in between the boobs. An accident.
Okay, or you just have both of your arms holding them up with your little pair of hands in the middle.
An accident. That's so
All right. So, my butt kind of hurts.
What happened anyway?
How did you know I was here and had fallen down?
That's impressive. Help! I have fallen down and I can't get up.
Help! I've fallen down in my butt! My butt! My butt! My butt! My butt! So,
if you guys
there's this TikTok with this cat screaming and someone interpreting it with Post-it notes and just writing in like the captions and the cat going, my butt! My butthole! My butt! My butthole! And butt! How blew out my butthole! And that sounds weird, but it looks so cute. And then someone even drew a comic to go with it. So it's very funny.
Well, and then on Tumblr, there's a version of it actually also where they have this guy who's just screaming on the side of the road going, my butt! My butt! Oh God!
My butthole!
Please, oh God, my butthole! And this person going, oh my God, are you okay? And they says, like Vincent Calderoni says his greetings, and then he like shoots the guy and kills him, and there's just a bunch of people watching, and there's this one guy showing like, what? And he's just like, he's carried out 47 hits like this.
He's just screaming in the middle of the street, my butthole! Help me! So much pain!
And it works, and I'm like, look, the ultimate D&D class ruiner.
Okay, so we really did. We looked at this comic and we're like, okay, so what you need is a bard that's an assassin.
Yes.
And all of their points go into bluff and charisma.
Yes.
And that's it. And so they just bluff people into going, oh my God, are you okay? And then they just kill them with a close-up, what is it, like assassination shot.
Right.
Kind of thing. They're just like, I will just shank all of your hit points immediately. I'll stab you in the freaking eye. Just kind of thing. And going, you're a bard, but you don't sing? You kill people? What? Huh? Oh, why are we trying to hire me? You should hire me.
I'm the attacking bard. That's my art. That's my music is death.
That's fine. All right, so I was on my way to a patient when I slipped right here on the final step.
It's disappointing.
I landed with my butt on the floor.
But are you okay?
But I want it to be a pun with 2 T's.
But
are you okay?
Honestly, you could definitely ask that question anyway.
Her being like, there's been an accident. How the hell did you know that how is this an accident that requires you to come running? And her, I just needed to do the pun so bad. And you're just like, this is who you are. You are a punning troll. Done.
Right. That's fine with me.
I just love the idea that they went into Hot Topic together and chose the 2 different colors for the outfits.
It works.
It's hilarious.
Great.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes, I'm fine. I feel like I should say something, but... what?
But what?
I just want to make more butt puns.
What?
Ask Miki if she's okay. Laugh at her.
Tell
her to go.
to the
You're in the hospital. Of course.
That's the
ask
whole
if she's
point.
Okay.
Tell her to go to the hospital.
Because it's freaking funny.
Because it's funny.
I don't know enough about this game to know that would be a joke.
I know, but I feel like it would be. Honestly, though, also with your character being fairly shy, I think it'd be like, no, are you okay?
Yeah, I
need to know as well because he went out of his way.
He doesn't have a lot of really complex thoughts at this point, and he hasn't shown himself to be really clever or funny or playful.
Right.
And so I think it's ask her if she's okay.
Sure.
So we're just there at the top of the stairs, staring down the stairs, going, Miki, are you okay?
Hi.
Are you all right, Miki? Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. You know what? Just pretend that never happened. I am nothing but sex on legs as far as you are concerned, and I will do my job really well. Because, they don't pay us this well for nothing. Yes, I'm fine. Thanks for your concern. Oh, the concern, sorry. Nothing that a few minutes of rest couldn't handle. If I could rest. Why does this look like a cheerleader skirt? You know what? Somebody who's just like cheerleaders and nurses at the same time, and I think I'd like to be there for that fashion meeting.
Yes.
I'm so glad you're not seriously injured, and that I didn't accidentally roll my wheelchair down these stairs. Because
it occurs to me.
Usually these doorways aren't big enough for wheelchairs to go into easily because they can't do anything in here at the stairs. And so that's why you have like a normal sized man door leading to the stairs, you know, in buildings and such. Do I know that? I'm only 16, but you know what? My parents are very big on safety, so yeah.
Rena going, what? Did you completely forget about me? I was driving you.
Right, but I shouldn't have easily fit through the...
Hey! I was driving you!
I forgot
know what I was doing.
I was too busy looking at the pretty nurses.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm 12 and I am adorable and you should pay attention to me.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm 16 and I am confused with all the women in the room. And the painkillers that I'm on.
So many.
Alright. Me too. Really glad it wasn't serious because, damn.
Wow.
Can you, help me up, Louisa?
Of course. Take my hand.
Louisa pulls Miki up in a really specific scene that we really need to know all the details for.
I was just going to ask that question, going, what are we doing? Is this going to turn into and then they fall on top of each other?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what this is. Ouch, 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 my butt.
Ouch, my coccyx.
My coccyx.
My coccyx.
I think it's coccyx.
I thought it was coccyx.
I don't even know.
Well, then you know what? Neither of us remember this, but coccyx?
It might be coccyx.
Coccyx.
Might be in the middle between. It's the foyer.
It's the foyer. It's the foyer. No, it's the foyer. Oh my god. It's a vase. It's a vase.
It's a tomato.
It's a dress. Robe.
It's a robe. It's a kimono. Oh my god. Look, all of them are wearing skirts. Those are kilts, damn it.
Anyway.
Okay. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Maybe we should see Dr. Barton.
And show him my ass? Oh, sorry.
Yes. And let him examine your butt.
He's seen a lot of butts, honey.
My butt. I can't take this.
If there's any way to link to that, we should. We really should.
I can't do this. But I'm just kind of dying because this is so...
It's just going on so long for something very small. Like, are we just trying to draw out the... I don't know, with having them on the screen yelling at you? Because both of them have the face. And okay, maybe we should see Dr. Barton. Okay, don't worry about me. This will heal in a few minutes. Has a horrible bruise. Just disappears over a couple of minutes. It's fine. If you're hot enough, injuries don't affect you. Whoa.
That's one of the benefits of working here.
One of the benefits of being this hot is that you heal very quickly. Flips her hair dramatically.
Flawless.
Going,
fatality.
Right? Whoosh. Mister going, damn, if I were hotter, my leg would already be healed. Can I work on that?
Can I please be hotter?
That
what do I have to
sounds
do
great.
to be hotter?
To be hotter. Oh, well, it starts with the clothes and then posture, and you really want to take care of your hair. What's your salon, honey?
It's about tailoring. It's also about your voice. It's also about the way that you present yourself and how you hold yourself.
Oh my god, it's optics and aesthetic. That's it. That covers all of it.
It's opulence.
Oh. You mean a skin routine? Oh, you seem super worried, Louisa, about a butt bruise.
You should probably trust your coworker at this point. It is kind of questionable.
Louisa flashes a smile, showing a set of nice teeth that we, the viewers, don't get to see.
What is with all this physicality? Actually, maybe that's the thing that I'm kind of confused by. I've never, maybe it's just me, but I can't, we're
going to talk about her butt to pay attention to parts of her body. We're going to talk about your teeth. We're going to talk about your skin. I don't know. That would be something to just sort of keep an eye on. I was also kind of thinking about just earlier going, there's a lot of, okay, so when we've played from the girls' side of things, there's a lot of, the guy will be the instigator. And she will get to yes or no.
Yes.
And her yes is usually, sure, I'm all in. And her no is usually aggressive shutdown, absolutely the fuck not.
Right.
I would say, and then in this case, the guy, who's us now, is still the instigator, but if he decides not to move forward, because he's not asking for her participation,
Right.
then he admonishes himself as if he's shutting himself down. And I find that to be an interesting contrast. I'm not sure what to do with it. Because each time we've decided not to ask for a hug, not to, invade her space and, just touch her without permission or, context kind of thing.
Right.
He then admonishes himself, oh, that would be weird. Oh, that's not okay. And I'm going, what is that exactly?
I don't know.
Anyway, showing a nice set of teeth.
Me? Of course. I'm a nurse. It's my job to worry.
And look hot.
Of course, it's my job to worry. Don't worry.
Worries prettily.
Oh, no. Alas.
Worries sexily. I just want it in like closed
Worries
captions kind
and
of
sexy.
thing. Like worries and sexy.
I need to make sure that every person in this hospital is safe and sound.
And I have a psychic link to all of them to assure that's the case.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's really depressing when someone dies.
It's really hard, honestly. On the other hand, we're really, really good at preventing self-harm because those thoughts, they show up before actions.
Aha! So usually, we're really good at that. Why do you say usually? Because I can only run so fast.
Also because I go home and I sleep. I'm not always on shift.
Oh.
You mean every nurse doesn't? No, it's just me. That's why I'm the senior nurse.
Oh! Well,
That's
that
a lot
got
of
dark.
responsibility. I'm also still concerned about these nurses being in their mid-20s and us being 16 and the intention is to date one of them.
I mean, there is that question. Also, if you do have, Rena is supposed to be closer towards your age. Now, this is not to say that you cannot run into individuals who are identified as women who look like her, who are that age. And I do not want to erase that body experience. That's definitely there. And it has been, for some people, a source of frustration, which I don't really comprehend, but I guess that might also just be me, but that's okay. That's just because I'm also like, great, you don't have to worry about, huge bras or worrying about, specific body experiences or a lot of judgment because there's so much society involved with your body when you're a larger size.
So for me, I never had an issue with it, but I've always looked young. I've had people, like when I was even like 20 trying to get a job, go, you need to prove your age. You look really young. And going, if they talked to me, it would be fine. But when I show up, I go, hi. Sometimes there's a, hi, honey, are you waiting for your parents? And going, no, I'm here for a job. And there's a little bit of staring at you and going, are you 18? And you go, I'm 22. And they go, oh, can I see your driver's license?
And you go, I need to.
And you go, sure, yeah, that's fine. And so that happened to me. It wasn't a source of frustration. I never really thought about it that much. But it happened to my mom a whole lot, too. My mom was carded like at bars, even where it wasn't mandatory,
right,
until she was like 40.
Wow.
Like really. And
that's
it's just
impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, she styles herself young too, and some people don't look really closely at you. They look more at the way you're dressing and you're bearing and stuff.
Right.
And she's also very small. Both of us are kind of short, and a lot of people assume short and small is young.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of like social coding that also exacerbates you look a little young on your own.
Right.
But anyway, I never found it to be a problem, just something that was part of my life.
Right.
But some people do find it to be a problem. Anyway, every person is safe and sound.
Also, though, again, we're going to say that we do both recognize that this is also a game. So having a theoretical made-up 16-year-old that will literally go away as soon as we turn the screen off with theoretically over the age of 20, women.
Fictional anything with fictional anything else is still fictional.
Yep.
So it doesn't actually matter. You could have these nurses fictionally written as 900 years old and him fictionally written as 3, and it doesn't matter because none of it exists.
Yes, none of it is real. It is that thing that I think eventually Jim Sterling went off of, going like, all right, y'all, let's perform an exercise. Reach out, take your hands, and slap them on your face.
This is real.
This is real. Now look at the game character screen. Does that look like real to you? Can you reach out and touch it? Can you interact with it? Does anything happen that you don't make happen?
I say also there was a really good one by Philosophy Tube, way back in the day before he was super popular.
Right.
Where he talked about basically taboo things in fiction.
Right.
And the first thing he started with is there are no people at all in fiction.
Nope.
There are no minds, there are no bodies, there are no people.
Right.
So any questions about whether or not this is allowed for people don't apply to fiction.
Yes.
And then he moved forward from there. And I thought that was, like, he said it even better than that. It was really well done.
Yes.
And the thing is that at the end all be all of the day is where we both sit in the camp.
Yes.
Like, there are no people in fiction.
Yes. We might be uncomfortable with certain kinds of fiction, but that's fine. It's not saying that at all we want to censor it or get rid of the fiction, because that would be ridiculous. We've both actually had personal experience actually with people trying to censor fiction. When I was growing up, I remember when the Harry Potter craze was a big thing, and everybody was screaming about what we've talked about before about, oh my God, this author from, the UK is trying to teach kids actual witchcraft. And I remember my mother and I watching TV and laughing at the idea, because it was just like, what? That's ridiculous. Number one, we also believed that witchcraft in that form didn't exist. And I'm only using that extra because at the time we also didn't believe that witchcraft was a thing at all. I was raised very conservative Christian for Mormon. But it was just like, that was a thing. We were just like, really? And they were trying to, and several like different parts of the United States actually got the book banned because they were like, it's teaching witchcraft. And then eventually in different areas it was overturned, and et cetera, et cetera.
Well, once people actually looked for themselves. So for me, I was never even exposed to the books physically. My mom heard from a friend, from like their pastor kind of thing, that there's these books with real genuine witchcraft, with real elaborate actual spells, incantations, and even like diagrams on how to do spells. That's Harry Potter. Keep it away from your kids. It will, drag them to hell kind of thing.
Right.
And that was all I heard, because I didn't even know anyone else who knew about the series, because that was my childhood. All right, so there we go. All right.
I panicked when I heard that Mickey was in an accident.
Miki.
I'm sorry, Miki. I like Mickey. But
how did you hear that Miki was in an accident? So from whomst did you hear it? From where did you hear it?
Radio.
I love this idea that they have radios strapped right behind their hips where you can't see it.
That would be great. That would be super helpful. Also, it would make sense because actually whenever I carried a radio, I always had it in my back pocket so it wouldn't get in my way, because whenever I was carrying stuff in the front, on average, obviously I had stuff in the front to, hold most of the weight rather than sticking things on my back. So that makes sense to me. No matter how minor it was, it still made me anxious.
Last time she got a paper cut, I positively flew through the floors of the building to go see if she was okay.
I nearly lost it. It was terrible.
She's super dedicated to her job of caring for the other one nurse.
That's impressive.
I admire her for that. Now, I wonder if there's supposed to be a context with these games that I'm not aware of, where it implies that all the other staff is there, but these are the only ones that you focus on because these are the only ones that you care about and make a connection to. And the only reason they're dateable is because they're the ones you've connected to.
No idea.
And I don't know either. I don't know if that's something that's supposed to be understood about the genre or not. I'm just trying to make sense of this whole thing.
I mean, I've always had problems with Otome games in regards to that as well.
I'm still like, Rena's head is bigger than yours.
Wow!
Like,
that is a mistake.
What?
Look, Louisa says, Louisa turns to Rena.
Yep, that's what she says.
Oh.
She just says it out loud. Go ahead.
Louisa turns to Rena.
Yeah, that is an error.
That is
because it
totally
should be Louisa turns to Rena. Also, I'm going, Rena's head is literally larger than yours. Like, her proportions are wild.
Way different. Holy crow.
And I'm going, I think she was supposed to be, younger and smaller, and that's why she has the different proportions. But when you put them together, if you don't scale for size, this isn't working for me. She looks like a giant that's just standing a couple of stairs lower kind of thing.
Yeah,
or that Louisa is on, huge-ass heels.
Huge
she's wearing, 9-inch platform heels. And then you've got, Rena being her normal height.
I mean, sexy is a work of art.
It is a work of art. It takes
work.
These heels
better work, bitch.
All right. So she turns to Rena.
How are you, Rena? I see you've made a new friend.
Has she? You think we're friends too? That's amazing. I love that.
Yes, Nurse Louisa. Mister is my new friend.
Yes.
That's wonderful. You won't get bored with him around, even though I literally don't know him and I just met him and actually I was only with him for a little bit and then I just left. So how I know this is beyond me.
I assume the one antic he pulled, or the fact that he was hilarious while drugged, meant he'd be entertaining at all times. It's my psychic link. He's really fun in his head.
He's really fun in his head, him.
Oh, God, I forgot you'd be in my head, too. I am so sorry. Honey, everybody thinks like that.
Honey, it's okay. What do you think this place is?
We're all dressed cute on purpose to be sexy.
It's okay.
So you thinking us sexy is okay.
It's
right.
Right. It's okay.
Okay.
That's the point. All right, but we're going to not get bored in the next one with him around because thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. And please also feel free to share our videos with somebody that you think might have a good time with this. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!